So getting back to the original Constitution, the way it was supposed to be.
Well, yes, the parallel economies, the corporate economy is crashing, the United States economy is rising. Trump in his first inauguration said that we are giving the country back to the people. Most people had no clue what he was saying when he said that. They don't
Mhm.
understand what he meant. He was saying, we're going to kill the corporation and we're going to give the country back to the people. See, the country belongs to the corporation right now. How did they do that? They did it with debt. See,
Yeah.
The Federal Reserve is about perpetuating that debt eternally into the future,
Hmm.
so that the corporation can continue. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Let me get that out of the screen. Um, can continue to there we go. Can continue to keep keep us under its thumb, keep us under its
Hmm.
oligarch control, right? That's what the Federal
Right.
Reserve is all about. It's the economic controlling arm of the 1871 corporation that was formed. This was okay. Remember the War of 1812?
Hmm.
This was
Yep.
all about Britain coming back after they were kicked out. And it's under the British Crown, the City of London, the British globalist oligarchy that they brought into the United States, and they took us over by economics, not by war. And so we have been under that oligarchy crown ever since 1871, that has been manipulating and controlling our government behind our backs without the knowledge of the American people.
Yeah.
And so what Trump has done, he's come in as an outsider. They can't control him because they don't have anything on him to control him. They have no power to stop him.
Yeah.
And it's not just Trump, it's Trump and this movement behind him that actually propped him up. These are military intelligence guys. These are people who have been working on this since the assassination of John F. Kennedy. And from that point on, there's an underground operation that's been going on by military intelligence and by secretive organizations that are saying, we're going to bring the United States back.
Mm.
So they have been working on that since that time because they knew that assassination of Kennedy was an act of the deep state doing it.
Yeah. Right.
And they wanted to overthrow the deep state. So that's why the number 17, Q, because it had to do with the assassination of Kennedy. And when you look at the burial ground for Kennedy, President
Hmm.
Kennedy, it has a big Q. Well, Q is the 17th number of the alphabet. That's where all that comes from. And so that's just all military intelligence working that. They brought Trump in. They said, Trump's an outsider. We can work with him. We can use him to bring about
Right.
this new, not the new world order, but this new rising of the United States back to its original form when they formed it in
Hmm.
1776, right?
Mm.
1778, I
Right.
think, is when the Constitution came in. They're returning it to its original nation. So they had to take down the Federal Reserve. They had to take down that economic system to take the United States out of that oppressive debt economy that it was in, that kept it perpetually under that corporate entity, right?
Yeah.
That corporate oligarch tyranny. What we're seeing with the killing of abortion, the killing of this oligarch control, the taking down of this dead economy is the overthrow of that oligarchy. So
Hmm.
that operation since Kennedy has been successful. And over that all that time, they've been throwing them out and taking them down. Now is the final hour where these people are finally going to be taken down. They're going to be exposed. Indictments are coming. They will be held accountable. Just stay patient, folks. People are
Yeah.
impatient. Stay patient. This takes time. This is a long-term strategy and it takes time. The Department of Justice cannot just, you know, hand out indictments.
Hmm.
You're handing out, a free ticket to a concert. You can't do it that way. Everything has to be done correctly in order. They got to have all their ducks in a row. Everything's got to be done very well. When they walk into court for those indictments, they got to have everything set down. I mean, just perfect. So they
Yeah,
can take these people
absolutely.
down. Because the deep state will fight back.
Hmm. Oh yeah.
So
Oh
the
yeah, it sure
indictments are
will.
coming. And what she is saying is what has happened is this big, beautiful bill, part of that was needed to finalize this takedown of the globalist oligarch. When it passed, I was very happy because
Ah,
that means we're now accelerating that takedown. And yes, their economy is going to crash. Our economy is going to shoot up like a rocket.
good stuff, bro. Good stuff. Yeah, we just gotta be patient, like you said, brother. And that's what the American me people need to be. Just patient. Wait, that process is coming slowly but surely.
Yes.
And it's exactly what we're seeing now. A lot of people that are just inside laughing and rejoicing because of what's taking place. It's because it's a really good thing that is happening. So
You
good
know what's
stuff,
interesting?
bro.
You know what's interesting?
Uh-huh.
Let me leave it with this. People outside the United States see this more clearly than we do inside the United States.
Mm,
The American citizens are still kind of blind to this. They're not understanding everything. It's the war, it's the confusion of war that's hitting them.
yeah.
They're in the middle of the battle and it's like the smoke hasn't cleared yet, so they can't understand.
Yeah, right.
But people outside the United States, they know what's happening. They
Yeah.
understand what's going on in the United States, and that's why this Canadian woman just basically told us what the rest of the world sees going on that we don't see in
Hmm.
the United States.
Mm, interesting. Good stuff, brother. Well, we did cover a lot today, bro. And it was a good thing right after 4th of July that we're able to talk about these things and bring about encouragement and all the good things that are taking place in our country. That's a good way to start this weekend after 4th of July. Other than that, you got any last words, brother, before we close it out? I know we've gone over an hour, so if you do, please, it's your time to shine on that. If not, you know what to do, bro.
God bless America. Stay humble, folks. Humble yourselves before the Lord, and He will bless us. God
Amen.
bless, and I'm happy. This is going to be a great year. Uh, so don't forget, keep your mind sharp and your heart pure. We'll see you next podcast.
Yes, we will. And guess what? We will definitely catch you on the flip side.
All right, let me shut my end off. Thank you for joining us on the C Files, folks.